think I'll wear this on the assembly floor when we, just a little bling, you know. Well, thank you so much. It is quite an honor, and I am inspired by the work of the interns going to court. We need all those eyes, as you probably know. I want to acknowledge my revered friend and public defender, Jeff Adachi, too. I'm so honored. I don't know if this is the correct way to say, but we've been partners in crime for quite a while. and his very, very lovely parents are here, too. Mr. and Mrs. Adachi are there. Well, I want to tell you, things look good and things look bad. Around criminal justice and reforming things that are dear to us, juvenile particularly, it is an uphill battle. I think the good part, in quotes, of the uphill battle is you learn strategies, you learn how to work it, and you learn how to have success. The thing is, if you're like me with ADD, I want it now, I want instant gratification, but no, I have to wait, and sometimes I have to compromise. But, being chair of the Public Safety Committee has been the delight of my life, even though it's a torturous process. And they didn't want me to be the chair in the beginning, just between all us girls, But I knew that was the right place for me. In the culture that had a lot of black and white law enforcement imprimaturs. It was very, very, very difficult. It's still difficult. I still think that the DA, my lovely friends, the DAs, law enforcement, etc. There's hope there, but they have so much influence based on term limits and timidity on parts of people who do get elected. I think that's going to start to be erased in a healthy way, because term limits have been changed to 12 years. At least, although if you're me and my esteemed colleague, Mariko Yamada, you're out there? She was here? Yes. We're on the no speed dial. They're termed out. Go away. So, but with the 12 years, I think that people will be able to get a little more traction on the things that we hold important. Nevertheless, part of my role in public safety is to be the Torquemada. I kill things that are so out there, before they move to the floor. I mean, if the Copley issue, probably with a stronger, social justice focus in the legislature, would have never gotten out. But we, as you know, gun control has been a big issue. Our bill about eyewitness has the usual pushback, but we're pushing back, and so we're still viable, and we took some fiscal stuff out so it doesn't get the automatic, talking about death sentence in appropriations. So it's still alive and well, and I appreciate your recognizing that in support of it. Senator Lonnie Hancock and I have had a hearing and plan to have another one on prison, on the solitary confinement and the violation of amnesty. I visited Pelican Bay, and a lot of that is a show and tell, of course. It's a complicated issue, but a lot of it comes down to sentencing reform. And we need a sentencing commission so that we can start looking at why the preponderance of black and Latino people are put away for what I consider minor, nonviolent marijuana. Oh my God, I have a nickel bag, crucify me. Jesus Christ. So, all right. And that's only one... That's only one little thing. We have a bill about condoms not being used as evidence. And, the DAs are pushing back about that, because, all right, so if you're a sex worker and you have condoms on you, so that you would not, as a health reason. So then the cops will use that as evidence against you. So unfortunately, it takes a 2/3 vote and I wonder how many of them have been involved, with the industry, so to speak. So, yeah. So there's a lot of hypocrisy. There's a lot of cowardice. But there is good there, and I know it can all happen, even with the Pope. I'm sorry, I mean the governor. And the second thing we're doing at the speaker's behest is we're meeting as a select committee on prison overcrowding, and we had our first meeting about a month ago, and it was really a very, very edifying meeting about. And again, a lot of the predication is on sentencing reform. If there's sentencing reform, we wouldn't have as much overcrowding. But also reforming how we do everything. And as you can imagine, realignment is a big topic. So we're meeting again on December 4th about programs that have been successful in terms of diversion. I got to have bragging rights here. San Francisco, we do pretty good. We have a lot of programs for women with children who are incarcerated and drug courts. All those things are the correct trajectory. So I am humbled, really, not only about this award, but by you sticking it out, because that's what's going to make the difference. So thank you so much.